you can reflect back on your time with them, even if it's just little things. Those little things can make such a big difference if you're actually given the tools to do that. You know, it's like in your job, if you have a big kind of machine, you have a certain number of tools that you know you have to use to get the job done.
Yeah, right,
you can
okay.
think of it as the same thing.
Yeah, that makes sense, actually, yeah, I get you.
It's just a way of approaching it.
Yeah, beautiful.
Okay. Another thing you can do, obviously, the job. The job is a massive thing for you, and we'll definitely get that done. I think that will impact a lot of your.
What you said before about someone to help me with a resume, that would actually be red hot. If we could kickstart something there, that'd be good.
Absolutely, yeah. So what I would recommend, I will definitely get in touch with a number of employment services and whatnot. What I would recommend is that if you have any, you've got an apprenticeship, so they give you a certificate at the end of that?
Yeah, I've got all my certs, yeah.
Any of your certificates, do you have like your heavy machinery licenses, any licenses, any like first aid training, anything that makes you stand out from other candidates? Like I'm sure you've been through job interviews and stuff. Anything that we'll compile a folder for you, and we'll definitely get you a resume written up.
Yep.
The black band that you were talking about, is that just in WA or in Victoria as well? Like
no, it's not industry wide, but a lot of companies do use it as a reference. It's pretty much just a registry of a lot of mechanics, cleaners up, like just general mining personnel. And it tells you hours, jobs, capabilities, and faults. But I know on a lot of them, this is half the reason why I came down, if you've sought help for it, and you've actually made steps to better what's happened, they'll reconsider. Yeah. Which is half why I've come down this other.
Yeah, well that's really good to know actually, because then in knowing that we'll be able to provide you with, you know, we can even provide you with certain letters and documentations. You know, if we take the steps that we need to take and you know, you appear to be, you know, fit to work again, because I don't want you to go into an industry where I feel like you'll kind of not be in the headspace.
Just spiral again.
That would be horrible.
Yeah.
And we don't want that to happen. So we'll definitely work together to get you to the point where that shouldn't happen again.
Yep.
We'll be open and, you know, we'll maintain this relationship until you can move on.
Plus now I've seen the other side of the coin, I feel like I'll be able to better deal with it.
Yeah.
Before, I know I've done it for a long time, but you get sucked into it.
Yeah.
And you think, that won't happen to me.
Yeah.
That won't happen to me, that'll never happen. But then, as always, Murphy's bites you in the arse. Whatever can go wrong will.
I think that's actually a really common principle that happens, especially with men in big workforces like that. I think it's a really common problem. And like I said before, for you to recognise that, and I understand that it was beneficial to you to come, because then you know, we can work together in like letting them know that you've sought help yourself. But I think in doing that, you've been a benefit to your own person so much, and I think you'll really understand that once you go through all the program. So generally within the mental health social worker, that can go between 8 to 10 weeks. Okay, and like I said, in there you'll just have certain discussions. I'll always be in contact with them. If you don't like the mental health social worker that's assigned to you, let me know and we'll find another one, because you know, it's nothing personal. Some personalities don't go with other personalities. If you don't feel like you can talk to them, let me know and we'll find you a new one. And that won't be an inconvenience or a problem at all. It's so easy to organise. Okay. We'll definitely get the person, an employment agency, to be in touch with us about writing a resume. So how about I ring you maybe tomorrow afternoon to see, do you have tomorrow, are you doing anything tomorrow or?
Look, no, okay, look, I'll free it up.
If you're busy,
no,
that's
we'll get
problem.
No, I need to get my shit together. I don't need to go. It's all good.
Are you sure? Because I'm more than happy to leave it until the day
after. It's all sweet. It's all good.
Okay. So if you find those, let me know. I'll give you a call in the afternoon to see how you've gone, and we'll go from there. We'll organise a day in the following week for you to meet up with the employment agency as well.
Beautiful.
Okay. Was there anything else that you think I can help you with today?
So do I talk to you about the resume stuff, or do I just talk to them later on about it?
Always talk to me. So if you've got any questions.
So I just wanted to say, I'm never going to get in with the company I was with.
Sure.
But with everything that we've got going here, I might be able to get in with the subsidiary companies.
Mhm.
So I've got all my license. I've got majority of it ready to go.
Mhm.
So that won't be a stress. But I just want to sort of aim it a little bit more towards the big mining companies. I don't want to aim it towards Joe Blow with one machine down the road.
Okay.
Is there a way that we can do that?
Look, I can't give you a definite answer. If you prefer the big commercialised companies, I will do my very best and I will pass it on to the employment service to see what we can do.
Yeah, perfect.
In the situation that we're in though, just because of the, you know, the tricky circumstances and whatnot, it may be limited. Would you be happy though if that's all that we can get?
If we can't get in, we can't get in.
Yeah.
But I just want to have a crack at them first.
Yeah, absolutely. That's fine. We can definitely try to do that. I'll
Because
make
if
note
those
of that.
bridges burn, you know where you're at.
Mhm.
But if you don't have a crack at it, you never know.
Okay, so what I'll do after our meeting today, I'm going to go back and I'm going to go into my office and take a couple of notes, just to remind me of little bits and pieces so I don't forget it later on. But I will make note of that. Are you okay if
Yeah,
I
that's
do
beautiful.
that?
Perfect.
That way, you know, no wires get crossed, and I'll be sure to pass it on to the employment agency.
No, spot on, beautiful.
When you go, I'll brief them, so when you go in to talk to them about it, they'll have a bit of a clearer understanding of what you want and what it is that we're trying to aim for, and we'll be able to take it from there.
Yep, beautiful.
Does that
Yeah,
sound
spot
good
on.
with you?
No, it's grouse.
Great. And